My boy, I love you. I love you. I love you, my little papa. Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here, identity theft victim, Napanee, Ontario, Canada. Compliments of revenge retaliation on me for 3 years speaking of police crimes, injuring, torturing, brain injuring, body mutilations, skull splitting, lies, cover-ups, time buying, arrest refusals, kidnapping, sex assaults, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, medical discriminations. I am the victim of revenge retaliation from OPP, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. I am an attempted murder victim through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police since 2019. Spencer Mills, 14716. Staff Sergeants, 21. Ex-Chief or Commander, 2019. Shelley Hafner, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas. Mental health worker Stacy was Daily Tea Company, Napanee, now Kingston. Shelley Hafner. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors involved and guilty of aiding in crimes with criminal negligent intent and cover-ups. Also, Hells Angels Bandito associate, Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie B, Stacy's girlfriend. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor. Triage Nurse Terry, Triage Nurse David, and Triage Nurse Tanya. Paladin Security Guard. Hells Angels, Ontario Chapter Captain, Boss, Co-offender, Pedophile, Serial Killing, Identity Thief, Drug Addict, One Known, Billy Wooldridge, 149 Centre Street North, Napanee, Ontario, Canada. Blair Hardy, OPP, Spencer Mills' boyfriend, drug trafficker, serial killer, human trafficker, sex slavery, identity thief. Javen Alstein, human trafficking, identity theft, murder and attempted murder. Tyler Lake, human trafficking, drug trafficking, murder, attempted murder. All OPP drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders. And every one of them need arresting. Luckily, they work for cops here in Napanee and are highly untouchable, highly unarrestable, no matter what they do. OPP is guilty of domestic terrorism and they are guilty of treason. They are guilty of multiple homicides. They are guilty of my identity theft. And I can fucking prove it. This guy here, his name is Bert Hustler. I was just out a few minutes ago with my dog and he walked right. Very seriously dangerous person and also needs arresting. This is a woman named Maggie Falls. She needs arresting. Drug trafficking, also involved with what has taken place with me through Robert Lucas. Blair Hardy, Bandito MC, human trafficker, serial killer, needs arresting, untouchable, boyfriend to Spencer Mills. Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, now bald, glasses, goatee, that's his last known used name, Billy Wooldridge. Human trafficker, child stalker, identity thief, and guilty of multiple murders. Tyler Lake, human trafficker, drug trafficker, identity thief, guilty of murder and attempted murder. OPP, drug fed, money paid little bastard. My identity thief, crackhead, serial killer, human trafficker, pedophile, guilty of murders and attempted murder, and my identity theft, Jason Two-Step Van Alstyne. These are how OPP traffic. These are the ones that they feed the drugs to. They are the ones that are using the remote neural monitoring on me to or for this identity theft that I'm going through, which is done. So congratulations, Blair Hardy, you obsessed piece of shit. You're lucky that you suck off Spencer Mills. You're lucky you're his boyfriend, and you're lucky the OPP will surround with hands on guns to prevent anything legal on you. You are guilty of murdering a bloodline, Lennox and Annington, Ontario Provincial Police, for your fucking revenge, along with your little untouchable bitch boys, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Alstein, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Blair Hardy, Billy Woldridge, Ray, Isaac, Sam, Bucktooth Bob, Allie Cooper, Michelle, the fat woman on the corner of Center and Thomas Street here in Napanee at the Crack Shack, Curtis, his girlfriend Sarah. They're all drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders with and for OPP. I am the last of my bloodline. I am an identity theft victim. I am a human trafficking identity theft for framing and murder victim through Ontario Provincial Police. They will plan on murdering me and getting me is Billy Woldridge, and I say that without paranoia. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? This is why you're buying time for your little bastards. This is why OPP never arrest anybody except for their victims. And that's exactly what it is. You do not legally arrest anybody but your victims to deflect crimes that you are guilty of. Using fucking inmates, drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders to be Pontius Pilate pieces of shit. Meanwhile, you're 100% guilty. Spencer Mills stalking me yesterday. Oh, these are the people that are guilty of murder in Napanee. They are guilty of human trafficking, and time has been bought because damage is done. My skull, my brain, no feeling left in my head, no stimulation left in my fucking brain at all from being injured and numbed down. Luckily, I cannot go to a hospital. Luckily, I cannot get anything done about this. So, identity thefts are legal. Injuring, torturing, sodomy, attempted murders, and anything else you want to get away with. You just come to Napanee, you associate yourself to Billy Woldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Alstein, Ray, Spencer Mills, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, ex-chief if possible, staff sergeants, and you will get away with murder in Napanee and any other crime you want. When you work for the police here, you are untouchable. You terrorist, you're guilty of murdering an entire fucking bloodline, using me for illegal surveillance now for you, you little bastards, through the remote neural monitoring, through your little fucktoy Jabin Alstein, Tyler Lake, Blair Hardy, Spencer Mills' boss, bandito boss, and also boyfriend. Billy Woldridge is a child stalker and lover to OPP commissioner, ex-chief here in Napanee in 2019, or commander, whatever he is. He is the boss. He is Hell's Angels, and he is the boss to these cops. Nice going the longer you can numb me down to dumb me down so I cannot think. It benefits you getting away with all of this and knowing I can't get a fucking thing done because the doctors here criminally co-commit and cover their crimes while refusing treatment for inmate Hells Angels and Bandito bosses and OPP cops to assure that they commit their crimes and get away with it. Isn't that right, Lennox and Addington County Hospital, Tatiana, Barton, Pritchard, McGregor? Even right down to Lennox and Addington County General Hospital Administration are involved covering up police crimes and their own. Chris Wood, love all, hate none, be safe, watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your parents. One way or another, all you bastards involved are going down for murders and attempted murders. I'm not going to be a fucking puppet and have my identity changed and be mentally fucked up so OPP can get back to having sex with children using these pieces of shit garbage. Right, Blair Hardy? Right, Tyler Lake? Right, Winalstein? Right, Ray Ray? Right, Waldridge, you goof? I dare you to get some balls between your legs and come and see me. No threat, but I will kick the teeth right out of your fucking face. And I will knock them down your throat if you have any. And that is not a threat. Not in any way, shape, or form. That's just me telling you because you're a murdering piece of shit, coward bitch. Every single one. Okay. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Be safe, watch yourselves and your children. I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to go for a walk and try to get some air. And if anything happens to me today, Spencer Mills, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Bert Hustler, and everybody else involved with this, you are going to pay for my attempted homicide, which I can prove 100%. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I just want to say thank you for everybody or anybody that may see this. Any questions, throw a comment down below, and hit the like, share, subscribe. This is very serious and important. My skull has been deformed. I've lost probably 3 inches off of my head. I have no feeling in my skull anymore whatsoever, and that's supposed to be normal. My skull has been split straight down the middle, right to that spot on the back of my head. And I have proven it and still called a liar by the doctors here because it was done when I was kicked out from the hospital to prevent me from help for alleged harassment bullshit for wanting, arresting, and charging on doctors, so they had me charged to deflect their crimes in an attempt to give me a record so they could get away with what they're trying to get away with. And I will not be proven wrong. The justice of the peace here in Napanee and Lennox and Addington, Ontario, is highly corrupt, needs to be investigated. When refusing to see proof of any crimes and then making accusations because for the police to obstruct, stating that people are high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized. Oh yeah, that's one hell of a hallucination, especially with the fucking blood proof and everything else I can prove and have and tried to get help, even reporting it to doctors and Dr. Barton laughing in my face because it's by his boss, Staff Sergeant Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, and Billy Wooldridge, and then trying to have me committed for having it happen because I'm a 50-year-old man and because it was done by the police and Hells Angels Bandito boss. Or Hells Angels, I mean boss Billy Wooldridge. Blair Hardy is the one that's associated to Banditos. Even my poor dog, they're even injuring my dog. They murdered my one dog 2 years ago. They're in the process of doing this, of murdering my other dog. They've seriously injured him as well. So It's not just people they go after, they're going after animals as well. They're all drug-fed, money-paid, seriously dangerous garbage in Napanee, and they all are untouchable and unarrestable. So, human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking. You sell children to pedophiles and adults to sex offenders. That's what Napanee OPP police are about. If I could actually go to a hospital and get something done to prove what has been done to me, and you're lucky I can't because of the lies against me, I'd go and I just would not be seen, or it would be I seen your file, seen your file, seen your file, seen your falsified file. Compliments of Dr. Tatiana V. What a way to get out of criminal civil lawsuits and to get away with your crimes, right? OPP, use these little bastards, use remote neural monitoring that nobody knows about, fry brains right out of their head to cause lobotomies and identity thefts too to frame your victims. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. My identity theft is done. And one way or another, everybody's shown and named. You're going to go down for attempted murder, including you, Van Alstyne and Lake, Wooldridge and Hardy. Whether you own the police here or not, and you work for them, you're still going down for attempted murder. You are guilty of ending a fucking bloodline because for OPP revenge.